Critter Cove released a big patch a couple of days ago, tackling some bugs and giving some new quality of life features. The team has been continuously improving the game, and in this video, we are going to be tackling some of the gameplay changes that happened since the game's early access release and some of the recent bug fixes. First on the list is the important patch that they released last October 8th, which should fix the problem with Storm Resource and Critter Refresh. Every time a storm occurs, all resources and castaway critters should be refreshed. However, a lot of players have reported that this does not always happen to them, and this could go on for in-game weeks. Apparently, the issue was that you could sleep through a storm. So sleeping right away on a storm day in the morning or anytime before the storm hit would not count as a storm day, and the resource refresh would not apply. After this patch, you will now get credit for the storm refresh when you wake up on the day after the storm if you slept through the storm on the previous day. So, have fun getting some new critters for your town. For the next part, I'll briefly go over two things that changed for the gameplay since the game's first release, which you may have missed on earlier updates. First, underwater sprinting and movement speed boost from the clothing item called the Flippers has been sped up multiple times on different updates. Next, and this is also a reminder, that you can press F5 to save any place anytime. The game also autosaves each hour, and you can find the autosaves in the load screen in the main menu on the start screen. This way, you won't lose a lot of progress if you end up having to restart the game because of any bugs or mistakes that you've made. As a side note, I have recently discovered that I can actually hide my UI by pressing F2. I somehow just completely missed that feature apparently. Finally, let's go over the big patch fix that they released last October 2 and the smaller one that they released last October 5. They added the Critter Cove cap early access reward to thank everyone. This is the cap that I am currently wearing. It's really cute with orange and turquoise colors. They also changed some stuff regarding the critters. Matcha, the green lizard, is now an athletic character. It was always built that way, and for some reason their character trait became different, so this just turned back the character to what it was originally designed for. Then Eddie, a coffee color themed civet, should now like working at the cafe as he should. This next changes made for fiber is something that a lot of players would be happy about. They reduced fiber cost for most recipes. Fiber can now be used as a fuel for starting fires. And there are now two ways to craft resin. You can either use wood or fiber to craft resin. You can also now fish from your boat. Simply equip your fishing rod to fish, then unequip it to drive the boat again. There is a lot of bug fixes for this update as well. Now, you need to empty carts and chests before you can pick them up by accident and lose the items inside. The team is currently working on allowing you to move chests even with items in them and the planters as well, but could not get it done in time for this update. Bugs regarding the recycler has also been fixed. You will no longer lose items from the recycler if your inventory is full. And there's lots of recycler bug fixes including split inventory fix, duplication fix, random item fix, so now recycler should give predictable items. For the UI, they added a mail icon to the HUD when you have mail to collect, which is really good because it's very easy to miss this. I do think that the mail icon should be even more noticeable than this though. I had a hard time looking for where it actually was. The mailbox is located here, and see, I have a package from Mary that's been here for who knows how long, and I didn't even know about it until this update. There are also some changes to text, like in the bulletin board and other items that should make text easier to read. Another thing that surprised me about this update is that they added few new eye styles. This game already has a ton of customization options, but they managed to add even more. I really think this is insane. But yeah, you now have more eyes to choose from, including this really cool eye. There's probably a way to change the color for your character and make it look like there's a scar on this eye. There are also some changes or fixes for the art style, including a fix for the water texture around shores that were looking incorrect before. I did notice that in my gameplay before. There were some weird kind of reflections near the pier, but now that has been fixed. Lastly, and this is my favorite part of this update, if you look at the inventory, there is now an option to sort items. Oh my god, how awesome is this? I do think that this should be a common thing for games that has a lot of crafting. I hope all games should have this option straight out of release. There's also an auto transfer now. So for example, I have 23 fibers here and 22 in my inventory. If I click auto transfer, it will automatically stack similar items together. I'm so happy about this. Currently, there is no auto sort for the items in your backpack though, so that still needs to be manually sorted. Or you can just transfer it to a chest to auto sort it there. They did say that there's more to do when it comes to inventory management in general, so we'll have to wait and see. But this is a start and it's definitely a huge improvement. I really love it, so thank you very much to the developers for adding that much requested feature. Let me know what was your favorite part about this update, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more Critter Cove content.